All right, so we're going to do the way I see it video series here since I already have my podcast episodes scheduled till the new year, and I just want to get this message out there before the holidays, before the new year, to just like put it to bed. So lately, there has been this debate, we'll say, about the classic song Baby It's Cold Outside. And I just want to be really clear on something here. Clothes are not to blame for people getting raped. Alcohol, not to blame for people getting raped. Locations are not to blame for people getting raped. And music and songs are not to blame for people getting raped. The only cause of rape, the only thing we should be putting blame on for rape or non-consensual sex or anything having to do with this issue is rapists and people who don't understand consent. That's it. Rapists cause rape. Consent culture and not being aware of consent culture and not talking about consent culture is what perpetuates rape. And all this time and energy and attention that we give to these other things to blame, that gives the opportunity for the actual problem, the real problem, rape, to go by unnoticed. It's the sleight of hand trick. We're so busy over here talking about like how inappropriate this song is, or what this girl was wearing, or he had a boner so he must have wanted it, or anything like that. Or alcohol, how much did she have to drink, or where was she walking in the street alone at night, or anything like that. We're so busy focused on everything else that the real pain, the real damage, the real trauma is still happening over here. It's still occurring. So blaming a song for perpetuating this rape culture or having rapey vibes, it's the same thing as blaming a girl for wearing a slutty skirt and getting raped, or for blaming or making fun of a guy for having a boner and still getting raped. The song is not the problem. The skirt is not the problem. The boner is not the problem. The alcohol is not the problem. The locations are not the problem. Rape is the problem. People not being educated on consent culture is the problem. So let's stop putting attention on everything else and start getting back to what the actual problem is, instead of spending all this time debating on whether or not a song is appropriate. And I see people sharing these articles and shaming people for liking this song and how appropriate it is. And then I see people sharing the song and saying, well, I don't care if you think it's appropriate. I like it and I don't see the harm. And it's separating us. Do you see that? Do you see how being on opposite sides of this argument is separating us? And now this meme is coming around with Cardi B. And like, I'm not a fan of Cardi B, and that's okay. However, this meme is something along the lines of, calls into the radio station, can you play Baby It's Cold Outside? And the radio host says, like, sorry, that's banned, but here's a song of Cardi B, like, telling you to eat her ass or something like that. Which, again, that's not the problem. If Cardi B wants to own her sexuality and put a song out there about eating her ass, like, that's on her, and that's her right. Am I a fan? No, but I'm not going to condemn her for owning her sexuality, because that's another issue here. And again, that's another sleight of hand trick. That's another meme, another debate, another article, or not article, but another point taking away from the actual issue at hand here, that rape is the problem. Non-consensual sex is the problem. But the system doesn't want us to have these conversations. So the system puts out all these debates like, should a woman be claiming for you to eat her ass? Should a song where she say like, I really must go? Like, is that the issue here? No. Rape is the issue. And I think everyone is on the same page, at least I hope for the most part, that rape is bad. Yeah? Non-consensual sex is bad. I don't think anyone who likes the song Baby It's Cold Outside listens to it and goes, yes, I see what they're saying, and it does sound, I see the rapey vibes. I really like it. Like, is that what you think? Is that what you think about people who like the song? They're okay with rape? Because I think we can all agree there that it's bad. But it's still happening. Every day. Every single day, another person, minimum, another person becomes another victim. Every single day, another person, minimum, becomes a survivor. So we need to stop being on opposite sides of this argument regarding a song and get back to the same side in fighting against the real fight against rape and spreading consent awareness and spreading education. Okay, Baby It's Cold Outside is not the problem. Rape is.